Don't you want to know exactly where your hard-earned money is going? Today I'm going to show you exactly that. We're going to take you through an extensive video showing every step of the way of what's included so you know exactly what you're getting. Now, it doesn't matter if your car's a month old, a week old, or 1 day old. Every car is going to get the exact same process. First thing we're going to do, we're going to foam up the wheels with our wheel cleaner. We want it to break down all that dirt. We can rinse that off before we start actually agitating to make sure there's nothing on the surface that we're going to rub into the paintwork and scratch it. Remove any silicone tire shine that the dealership loves to cake on there. Now that we've let that dwell for a minute, I'm going to give it a rinse and then start the next process. Also, pre-rinse the wheel arches as well. We're going to spray our wheel cleaner, making sure we get into the wheel barrels, the wheel face, even under the wheel arch. I'm going to foam up the rest. This is going to help with safe contact wash, so it adds extra lubrication and will hit spots that we might have missed with the first step. While the wheel dwells a bit, I'm going to get a scrub pad here and I'm going to start scrubbing the wheel arches because they're plastic. I'm going to let the wheel barrels dwell the longest because they're usually the dirtiest. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the wheel face with a soft, safe microfiber mini wash mitt. Then onto the wheel barrels, we'll get another soft microfiber wheel barrel brush and we'll start agitating in there. Going to give the tire a scrub as well. Giving the tire a scrub is going to remove any of that silicone residue that has been put on by the dealership. That way, once the tire is bare and dry, our proper tire shine will stick properly and be effective as it should be. First step of the exterior process, we're going to foam down the car. It's going to break down all the dirt. That way, when we rinse it off, we're not hand washing over the dirt and putting scratches in. Next step, rinse off all the soap, all the dirt, then we can get started on the safe hand wash. Not only are we going to have the wash bucket to do the hand wash, we're also going to foam it again for extra lubrication to make sure we're not putting any scratches in the paint. Next step of the process, the chemical decontamination. This is an iron remover to decontaminate your paintwork. This is like the manufacturing process on the ship to over here, on the truck to the dealership, sitting outside of the dealership, all the way to your front doorstep. We're gonna generously cover the paint. You don't wanna miss a spot. You wanna make sure every bit of paintwork is getting covered. That way it decontaminates properly. That way the coating will bond correctly and there's no contamination blocking that process. Once the chemical decontamination has done its job, removed all that embedded fallout, next step is a physical decontamination. That involves a clay towel. So this is tailored for brand new cars, not as abrasive as your old classical clay bar that you've probably heard about. So it's a bit softer, a bit smoother, won't mar the paint as much, make it a bit easier for the next process. You won't be able to see it, hear it, or feel it, but I can feel that this paint is actually still a little bit rough. Once we have applied the lubrication to the paintwork, it's safe to go ahead with the clay towel. You just want to go, and this is just gliding, so you can even see. So, bit of pressure, back and forward motion. This ensures you're not going to miss anything. This synthetic clay material is going to extract all that contamination out of the paintwork and get it nice and prepped for the next stage. Next step of the process, we get our extra large microfiber drying towel, our big boy Blower Pro Plus. We're gonna blow out every crack and crevice of this car. Every drop of water is gonna be dried. This is gonna include every crack and crevice that you can imagine, inside the mirrors, in the window seals, door handles, wheels, chrome exterior pieces. Everywhere water can be hiding, it's gonna be dried out. Now that your car has been fully dried, it's the best time to have a good look at it under the lights We have our direct lighting here. This is gonna be the best lighting possible to show us all the defects and what we're working with now. Now, if you take a good look directly around the lighting, you'll see all the swirls and defects, even though this is a brand new car. Look on the top and bottom of the lighting, you'll see all the swirls coming off the paint. Not only is this paint just getting a polish, it's getting a heavy cut with a wool pad to cut down these defects before the polish. That was a cutting step. We've cut down all those scratches. Now we're going to refine it with a softer pad, softer polish, and you'll see the results when we're done. Now that we've just done a little test spot for you, come and take a look at the results. Now here's the finished product. So if you remember what it was like before, you can now see the clarity is borderline 99%. So that's now ready for coating. The paint's prepped and perfected, so now we can protect that finish, and it'll also make sure the coating bonds effectively. Now for the next step, I can't express how crucial this next step is. It is the lunchtime coffee break. Next step, this window is unprotected. No window tint, no protection, no heat rejection. So to solve that, we have our darkest legal Black Armor Nano ceramic window tint. Only good stuff, thick quality, high heat rejection. Now for the wheel coating, once they've been cleaned and dried, we're going to get them prepped with isopropyl alcohol. Now the wheel's all prepped, we're going to get our applicator pad, our coating, and then we'll get coating on the wheel. Now don't forget, this is a brand new car. This is the clarity of the glass. Have a look at that. This is after a glass clean as well. So you can see it's streaky. This is using glass cleaner. These are baked on, baked. I'm gonna polish the glass now. Not only is that gonna fix the clarity of the glass, make it crystal clear, it's also gonna be a good preparation step for the coating. Now this is what it should look like. Okay, next step to preserve that clarity, we're going to give it a glass coating. Alright, now for probably the most important part, professional grade Art to Shine nano graphene coating, which we'll be applying to the paintwork. Now that it's all been prepped, we've done our degrease, we've done an isopropyl alcohol, make sure the paint's prepped, remove any polishing residues, give the coating a good old shake, we'll prime the pad, and this is like a thick glue, so it comes out slow and it goes on nice and thick. We'll then cover the entire door nice and evenly, and we'll come back to the top, collect some of that, make sure it's all on the door nice and evenly, make sure we don't miss a spot. I'll then start from the bottom and then work my way back, make sure nothing's missed inside the door handles, the door handle itself. I'll try to give you a good indication of how the coating gets laid on. You can see that right there. That's the coating that's going to bond with the paintwork. Going on nice and thick, not stingy around here. We're now going to wipe off any excess coating to make sure we keep the paint clarity. The rest has bonded to the surface. It just needs to cure now. So we'll get rid of all that excess. All right. To conclude our video, a little debrief of what just went down. So that was about a 12-hour process. These are all the products at least 90% of the products we use. All the ceramic coatings we use, that's pretty much top of the range and not much better out there. Just like your car needs an oil change, the ceramic coating needs a wash. It needs maintenance, it needs care and to be looked after for it to last as long as you want it to. The gloss, the slickness, the UV protection, the ease of maintenance, everything will be shown when looked after. And we'll be making a lot of videos to show you guys at home how to maintain your cars with maybe not as much products and tools that we have. We really do take pride in this work. This gives everyone peace of mind that you're getting the best job possible, your money's not going to waste, you won't have to do it twice, your coating's not going to last 1 month, and peace of mind that we're always here, our gate is always open, phone is always on for any inquiries you have, any help you need, or even if you just want to come past for that really crucial lunchtime coffee. Really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or inquiries, please let one of us know. We'll be more than happy to help you out and we look forward to seeing you soon.